Kia ora whānau, it's Cherie from Poly Collective here to create another wicked slab with you. Now today we are going to be using, oh, did you see that? All this beautiful clay. I know it's very similar colours to last time. Well, that's because it's the same colours. Anyway, we're going to use up some black scrap clay to make our base. As you can see, I'm about to roll it through the machine. Oh, how easy was that? So that's just gone through my Lucy clay tool machine, which I adore, and it really actually helps get rid of lots of the air bubbles, as you can see. So now we have a nice clean slab set at 3 mil. I like to clean off the edges, just slicey dicey, because otherwise, I don't know, it just looks, it's like working with a nice canvas. Now we're going to use some 40 grit sandpaper and put a wicked texture on the base. The reason for this, oh, you're kind of going to see it. I'm into it at the moment, so you might see it in a lot of my videos. You know when you're just going through a bit of a phase? I'm going through my sandpaper phase, all right? So there you can see the texture that it gives. It's really cool and fun. These amazing cutters were created for me by Arc and Curve, which is a WA-based shape cutter brand. Stephen is the name of the person who is the brainchild. That's not the right word. He is the amazing creative behind Arc and Curve, and the quality is next level. I asked for a variety of sizes in a peace sign, and he literally got it the first time. So shout out to Stephen, you're amazing at what you do, and I will always send my amazing followers and makers and subscribers your way. Now, as you can see, we are adding some detailing onto the peace signs, and I wanted to run through a few of the things, a few of the thoughts that and a little bit of advice, I guess, you know, just because I know you guys loved my advice. So one of the first things is making sure that you use a variety of the colors that you chose. So obviously I've got these beautiful colors that I created. These are actually inspired by my daughter, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Inspired by my daughter, Emmy. She loves nature, and actually this collection is called Dreamer, which is one of the colors. The apricot color is called Dreamer, which is just so gorgeous. Anyway. As you know, I go on tangents, and if you're not used to that already, sorry, welcome to my channel. So what I was going to say was, use lots of variety of color. Make sure that you sort of, you know, like spread it out nicely. Also, balance is kind of key. So you can kind of see this is a really good example where you sort of try to put what you do to one side, you do to the other, so that it's got a good amount of balance. Like the patterns sort of go up the same way and all of that sort of thing. I also did not want to add pattern all over the peace sign, because otherwise I feel like it would take over from the actual symbol itself and also make the earrings feel really busy. So I wanted to have a little bit of negative space. Something that's actually really important in a design is negative space, and just give it, oh, it's break time. Chocolate biscuit, yes please. I can't help it, guys. It's just, you're always going to see it in my videos, and if you don't, look, I had to wipe the crumbs off the slab. That's how we roll here. Okay, so as I was saying, I didn't actually want this to be specifically floral either. It just happened that it's kind of cute to make floral patterns. But I do really like just doing this sort of, I almost feel like they're giving me coral vibes or plant vibes. I don't know. But anyway, it's just what I like to call detailing. Because I didn't want to say it was just floral, because this one particularly that I'm doing right now actually is just a whole lot of like little cute snakes, and I really loved it. I also like to use my needle tool to do little patterns, add detail, add the little lines that make it look like floral work, add dots, add extra texture, whatever you like, whatever. I have actually just uploaded these onto my website too for my release. So if you do follow me closely and you're really keen to snap some of these up, keep an eye on my Instagram, because I will, also I did a little terrazzo moment. How cute are they? Because they are up on my website for sale. So not yet, I haven't released it yet. So like, give me a minute, you know what I mean? I sped this up because it was really boring watching this. Like I was snoring. Also, I learned a very good lesson is the really small ones don't really cope that well. So what you have to do after you've done all your patterns, you need to go back over them and carefully cut through to the tile. So on the tiny ones, I kind of made a mistake and, you know, look, I effed them up. Using my needle tool just to get the cutouts out of the way because I kind of wanted to see what they look like. This was a little bit fiddly, I'm not going to lie, but I still think it was really worth not wasting my time. Imagine doing that entire slab and then cutting out pieces and having waste. So that's how you clean up your cutters if you want to. You can use a little bit of Isocol, which is just isopropyl alcohol. It's not 100% alcohol. Anyway, so we're just pulling away the skeleton, which is always a bit messy if you're Cherie. And you can see there, I had to throw those ones out because they were S-H-I-T. Okay, S-H-I-T. Now, there you go. That's how gorgeous they look. That is how clean and sharp the cutters are. Now, I do go round with my knife. I'm actually going to do it with my needle tool in a minute because you don't really need to use the knife. And I do tidy up the insides of those cutouts to save myself a shitload of sanding. So just use your knife or your needle tool to just go over the edges like this. See how I am? See close up? And just tidy up the inside. That is going to save you such a headache with sanding. And you can also, see, needle tool, and then it just softens it all up and then it's all gone. It's all gone, guys. Nobody wants to get in there with sandpaper. It's just a drainer. So go over the outside of it with your fingers as well because that's also going to help save you a little bit of that sanding nightmare that nobody loves. You know what I mean? Clean it up, clean it up. Now, I do think that I'm about to do a little bonus video here. I can't remember where this happens, but this is kind of like 2 bonus videos, and I'm going to show you a whole other technique in a minute. Meanwhile, oh, these ones are cute. So instead of doing all the floral details, I thought I'd try something quick, like just putting the little terrazzo on there and then texturing it, and it looks so sick. I actually love it. I'm not going to lie. Loving myself sick. Loving myself sick. Okay, this is getting a bit boring and I don't know why I kept so much of it in, but we can just talk through it. We can get through it. Now also just remember, if you enjoy watching my videos but you don't want to listen to my voice, just turn the sound off and, you know, listen to your Spotify or something because I like to talk. And check these out. They literally look amazing. There's a little snippet through this video of me wearing some, and there's also, I think, a snippet of one. All I've done with these is either used a hook for the top, and I obviously just did it through the center, and or a ball top, and they look so good because they're just simple, a little bit of floral detail, a little bit of, you know, all these gorgeous colors. Next level. Oh, here's a sneak peek. There you go. They're coming off the tiles. They're cured, and then I've just got to finish them up. Oh, look, there's a sneak peek of the next video. All right. Like I said to you, I have a bonus video for you right now, locking it in. I've just used a whole lot of scrap clay that I had sitting there. It's got glitter. It's got all sorts of shit in it. We're going to use this microplane and those beautiful colors that we've just used. This is the mustard, then the pink. I do this really quickly. We just grate. There's the sage green. There's the coral blue. Coral blue. If you watched the last video, you know why I'm laughing about this moment. Oh, isn't that so good? What I should have done is stop there, but I decided to keep going. Now, this is fun. It's almost like confetti. I call it like, it's like collage. I don't know. There's not a real term for this specific technique. It's fun. It's heaps of fun to do. I've obviously seen it elsewhere. Where did I first? I don't know. Maybe somebody showed me. I can't remember. But anyway, who cares? It's honestly just a fun way to use up some scraps. Obviously, the base I'm using is scrap. Now, the base was 3mm as well. We're going over it again. I just decided I wanted to be really dense with color. So I just decided to keep layering it, and then it just becomes, here we go. What happens? Yes. It's giving me like 1970s rug vibes. And then I carefully pick it up off the tile. Oh, and I'm going to show you close up. Yes. Okay, move that out of the frame. Yep. Okay, oh. What a great way to clean up your tile. Just use your slab. Oh my God, that's quality content, Cherie. Far out. Then we're just going to roll over it, because what I'm going to do is also I really want to add, I feel like it's just a little bit samey same, right? So we're going to use this brush. Now look, normally I use a wire brush. This one's like a sort of nylon brush, and it's fine, but it's just not giving me the chunks I need. Because you see this? I'm putting the pressure on here, and it is not doing what I need it to do. So I roll it down. I'm like, oh, cute, salt and pepper. It's okay. Use it to clean the desk again. Oh my God. And then I decide to go in with the microplane and just be really careful to just do the chunks that I want. And look at that. Look how good that looks. I love it. And that black has just really brought out the contrast. It's like, it's made it pop, basically. And yeah, so there you go. I do actually think that little salt and pepper sort of scraping of the black is cute too. But then obviously all I do with this is I cut it into peace signs. I don't know what it is. I'm going through my season of peace, my season of like love and light and all the fun things. Anyway, I just do these, and that's actually one of Stephen's awesome tools to press down your shape cutters. It's so good. I don't think I show it properly, but anyway, he sells them with his shape cutters. And then we just cut them out into peace signs, and they look bloody amazing. Again, I just use ball tops on these ones. Oh, this was fun. Just doing this bit. Very therapeutic. Up above that shape there above, the little wavy shape, is also by Arc and Curve. They're actually out of the Bits and Bobs pack, so go check that out on their website. And also don't forget that Stephen does custom work, which is amazing, like these peace signs. Ooh, hello, Slay. Now, just a little moment there. I wanted to show you what they look like finished. These aren't 100% finished, but I wanted to show you anyway. This is my Dremel Micro. It's what I use to drill the holes with. I use a 2mm drill bit. You can just use... like just any generic brand. And on these, I've used a 10mm jump ring and 6mm ball tops, both in black. The backs haven't been finished yet, but how I finish the backs is really easy. I just use a cotton beauty swipey wipey little cotton pad and some acetone. It's like a maker's best friend. If you want to see how to do that, check out my last video, which was 5 ways to attach a post. At the beginning of that video, I talk all about liquid sanding, so you can see how I did that. This is my Dremel stylo that I use for sanding, and the little buffing tip on the end I just got from Amazon. You can buy it from any supplier or also from Dremel brand itself. I just get them from Amazon because it's cheapest, and that's my Dremels. Otherwise, like and subscribe for more videos like this. Check out my socials. I'm on Instagram at Polly Collective, at the Makers Narrative Community, and my website if you want to see any of my latest workshops or my jewelry, etc. But thanks for watching. Hope you love this video as much as I love making it. See you in the next one. Bye.